In this video, I go to Cuenca, Ecuador, show you all the different tourist attractions, see what the local markets and grocery stores are like, how are the vibes and all that. I go from DC through on a layover to Atlanta, Georgia, to Quito, stay a night, and then go over on a plane to Cuenca. Stay tuned. B gates, I guess. Bethis. Take the escalator.
Please stand clear of the doors. This train is departing. Next stop, B gate.
We're heading to the gate, that's where we're going.
Escalate. Got round lights. My parents both live in Virginia, and they are divorced. It's not how you spell flight at all. They're not even advertising AI, they're just advertising the idea of AI. I wonder what the fees are on this ATM. Oh, it's got a $3.50 fee. Ooh, lucky me. It looks like somebody left the fire extinguisher unlocked. My lucky day. Free fire extinguisher. Dulles is big, so they've got the main place where you come from, and they have trains to the B gates, they have trains to the A gates, and they have trains to the C gates. They don't have trains to the D gates. So either you take a bus, or you go to the C gates and then you walk your fat American ass all the way over and die halfway through because you haven't had your third double quarter pounder of the day. And also you're fat. I didn't know Oklahoma was chill like that. West Virginia, that's where I'm from. Look real close, there's a corn on the flag, and it's very cool that corn is on the flag. If you want a house in West Virginia, I will be selling mine soon. Over 1,300 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 to 2 baths, depending on how you count it, and nearly 3 acres of arable farmland and maple forest, perfect for maple syrup. Excellent homesteading location, or you can simply live comfortably in a lovely country setting in the most beautiful part of Marion County, West Virginia. Arguably the most beautiful part of West Virginia overall. Closely located to Morgantown. Hit me up. A bunch of suitcases for purchase. You can get a small one, even smaller one, smaller one. And if you just need a single sheet of paper, there you go. They got the grapes that are fake. So if somebody lets out a particularly windy fart, they go to the restroom Guess that makes sense. For $30, you can get a hoodie with fingerprints on it that are other people's fingerprints, or you can pretend to save money and buy a second one. Why? Okay, they made me pay with exact change in cash. Fortunately, I did have exact change, so that's good. I'm here in the Stanford in Quito, Ecuador, on the top floor, number 8. Okay, the person at the desk did not accept this $5 bill, but they took it. So they went all the way up to the 8th floor, knocked on my door, and asked me if I had a better condition bill that didn't have a big bite taken out of it. My hotel room's, it's not bad. It looked better in the photos. I do get a bathtub with a view, which isn't bad. Bed also has a view. And then I've got a bathroom. There we go. But yeah, normal bathroom. I looked at some fancy hotels and I ended up going, oh, I don't need something that expensive. I'll get the $26 hotel room, and it's on the top floor overlooking the city. And it's just like all made out of glass. It's actually pretty fancy. The thing that's hard to describe is just how long Quito is. It takes up an entire valley. And all the way beyond the horizon there is also Quito on the other side. Quito is just absolutely gigantic. And it spans along a valley, so it's very long. I've decided that I'm gonna go take a plane to Cuenca today, now that I've had some nice rest, and I can competently make smart decisions. Everything's all cleaned up. One thing that helps me a lot when I'm moving out of hotel rooms is I'll go through every single room multiple times, and then I will put everything in one central location so you can see it's like all in one room. And then that way I don't forget anything. You want to look at your power plug, it'll say AC 100 to 240 volts or something like that. And you want to actually make sure that your outlet is the correct voltage. Because apparently in Ecuador, they use the normal US style sockets, at least in some places, but at least this one is 220 volts. For reference, US has 110, 120 volt on everything, just so you know. And this is the same outlet you get in the US here in Ecuador. Big plants on this wall behind me. It looks pretty cool. Got a really fancy repack station. And there's a lot of fun monuments in all the roundabouts on the way to the airport, but I couldn't get any good shots of it without giving you secondhand car sickness, so I decided not to. Alright, planning is hard, so I'm getting overpriced airport food again. Almost $20 for a salad and some mango juice. Forgot to ask for a fork, and then the lady left, but now she's back, so I've got one. Salad review. All the ingredients are kind of old. The dressing is mayonnaise that a jalapeno might have passed by at some point, and you know, what do you expect? Airport salad. Airport salad review. It was mediocre. Looks like no luggage, no Crocs. I'm only breaking 2 of the rules, so I should be fine. It's worth mentioning that Quito smells nice. It's not that polluted, and there are lovely breezes that blow in from the nearby forests. So there's this place right across the road from the airport over there called the Quito Airport Center. You go in there, and on the 3rd floor there are 2 shops that sell SIM cards. I got a $25 plan for a month with 12 gigabytes of data, and it took like 20 minutes. They need to take a photo of your passport and then a photo of you, and then they need to go into your phone and change some settings. It's a whole process. Pretty much it's just a shopping mall inside. They have some restaurants, including the steakhouse called Steakhouse, and then over here there's the SIM card booth I went to. They got a steakhouse that's named Steakhouse. It's very literal. It's just a steakhouse. I guess they also serve chicken. There is a sign here that says, "We disinfect with frequency tables and chairs." They do not. Burger shakes, fries, and fun. I would like 1 fun, please, Mr. Rockets. I've noticed that all the books that you find in most of Latin America are all translations of English books, and the ones that The one that you see everywhere without exception is Padre Rico, Rich Dad. So yeah, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is every single one of these bookstores. Good job on Robert T. Kiyosaki for projecting his influence so hard that you cannot escape it. Good on him. A lot of people, I think, that aren't familiar with Latin America would have no idea why Rich Dad, Poor Dad is such a popular book here. And the reason is because saving money at all is a huge idea here. Most people live paycheck to paycheck, and an entire book that just convinces you why you should save money and invest it is a big cultural shift. I do hope that his idea of investing money does catch on, because I think it would help normal people. Got these cool self-check-in kiosks. They do English, they print out the luggage tag, they print out your boarding pass. It's great. Okay, all checked in. Got my stuff. Got a bed. Nice looking hotel, also quite cheap. I think this one was for 5 nights under 150 bucks all in. I should mention that the airport taxi did not overcharge me. It was $4 US to go from the airport to city center. There isn't Uber here, so do that. It works. Bags of milk and lots of sugar. It seems to be $1. We got a chocolate place. People here really like to brag about their tap water because Cuenca, Ecuador is one of the few places in Latin America where you can just drink the tap water. And it is quite clean. It's nothing special though. It is better than the average place in first world country. However, in terms of tap water that's like just clean, believe it or not, Quetzaltenango, Guatemala actually does have cleaner tap water. It's just that they don't treat it, so you can't drink it. They got a lot of fun trees around here. Got some sort of acacia over there, maybe Norfolk Island pine, maybe Christmas Island pine, I don't know. Either way, it's quite nice. It's very clean too. Very little garbage. They have people going around in green outfits that are cleaning up everywhere all the time. real tour of the supermarket. Entrance is over there. These little carts. Places where you can put your stuff. Have a lot of dish products, other housekeeping supplies, and it just kind of keeps going over there. And this way we've got home goods. Now this is a smaller one in the center. They do have bigger ones. And then they've got more housekeeping supplies. And you have to go all the way to the back for dairy. You've got these yogurts that are drinkable, which I guess just means they're fruit flavored and have some sugar in them. Tried the mozzarella down there. It's good. And it's not a bad deal. Works up to like, I don't know, $5 a pound for mozzarella, and it's good quality. No problem there. Got some pans, canned goods and legumes and oil. Doesn't look that high quality. They have some nice looking beef, I guess. Most of it's super processed though. These are rock hard mangoes, and the produce is kind of a bad deal at the supermarkets, and it's not that fresh. They do have it though. I'll see what they have in the markets. Got some chocolate milk, soft drinks, more soft drinks. And you'd think the milk would be refrigerated, but it's not. A bunch of wheat crackers, some cookies, things over there. You get the traditional ones in all sorts of different prints. They had a Pokemon and a Rick and Morty even. It's completely overcast right now, but it's still quite bright, which is irritating because the brim of my hat won't stop the sun going into my eyes. It reflects off of the clouds in the distance. Going to the market. Stuff. Yeah, lots of cooked homemade, other pre-cooked goods. Got some fresh vegetables. Pomidors. I have entered the smoothie dimension. The hortalizas section, which is the produce. Fun stuff. Mostly fruit and vegetables. Cheese. Bunch of traditional hats. Plastic items. More handcrafts. More shoes. That was Mercado 10 de Agosto. It was okay. I think I want to check out that cheese vendor, but otherwise, okay. Okay, there was another section I missed. There's like an entire fruit market in back here under all the comedors. Got some grains and flowers and things. And then the fruit market continues. Paintings, I guess. One vendor that just sells only potatoes. Also interesting stuff. Another vendor that sells only potatoes. Got some stuff in the artisanal market. Various handcrafts. That's a really nice chess set. Some clothes. moving. Purses and things. These look really nice, actually. So yeah, artisanal market actually would be a good place to go. Near Plaza San Francisco in the center. Got some pretty cool baskets up there. That's pretty cool. Lots of other stuff. Various little handmade things. Got clothes. Little tourist trinkets. All sorts of tourist trinkets. I don't know if I've ever seen so many spoons in my life. With many little baskets and things too. Alright, let's go up. Soup store. Some wallets. These are bags. Most of these look shut. Some paintings. More handcrafts. Floral designs. Not the photo things you stick your head behind. Bracelets, I guess. Stone turtles. Decorative things. Little decorations. Oh, you got your icons and Jesus statues. They go all out with these Jesus statues. You can't really see it that well, but those are about as big as I am almost. Full-scale, true-to-life Jesus statue. Except Jesus was North African and they depicted him as European, so sad, but whatever. Ecuadorian restaurant here. Prices are low. Going through Mercado Nueve de Octubre. Produce. No sé. Yeah, just more produce. The quality here looks a little bit better to me, honestly. Here we go, more produce. Right, entrance is on the middle floor. Now I'm on the top floor. Lots of vendors with smoothies and stuff. Get all sorts of. These look better than the ones at the Augusto Market or whatever the other one was called. Bottom floor seems to be mostly butcher shops and things. Some pig's feet. They also have dry groceries. Parking back there. More butchers. And that's the market. There's so many pigeons everywhere in Ecuador. like, they don't care. Unless I'm practically about to kick them, they don't bother moving out of the way. It's like, in most parts of the world, they won't let you just pick them up and eat them, you know? But here, they're stupid. Got a bunch of artisanal products again. Same, but we do have some furniture now. Mostly baskets and stuff. One nice thing about Ecuadorian wood is it's very straight. There's no warping in anything, no twist at all, because the wood's grown on the equator. I'm kind of jealous that they get this stuff to work with. Fruit stalls everywhere. I guess they mostly have temperate fruit because they're up in the Andes. Cuenca is super boring. All the streets look exactly the same. Expecting something a little bit more artsy. So I guess I'll go to an art museum. Don't really like museums that much, but it's better than nothing. Single one of these bits of concrete, I guess they're electrical box covers or something, or maybe water outlet covers. They're all lined up correctly. I'm impressed. Like every single one. There are dozens of them. This is a pretty well-stocked store. JC Dispensa. I really like the architecture of Mercado Tres de Noviembre. Looks really cool. Backroom area is open. This is a loading unloading dock. It says cistern over there. Guess you can wash stuff. Got another park. This one's not quite as fancy. I'm at the Museum of Art and Culture in Cuenca now. They made me sign a guest book. Like 95% of the people, maybe 99% of the people are just from Cuenca, Ecuador. So I think I'm one of 2 foreigners that has come here today, the other one from Peru. It's free. It seems pretty nice. Got some art. Mostly just photos and stuff, or paintings. Bunch of little doors everywhere. I guess this one's an experience where you get to weave your head through all the hearts that look more like cactus fruit than anything else. And I guess there's another garden on the other side. I don't know, it's fine. I don't know if it's anything to write home about. There's like a picture book about cats. That's pretty fun. Oh, that's fun. They made like a woven rug with a pattern. And they got some pictures, I guess. Oh, there's a secret tunnel. Okay, some metal sculptures. Got some dark rooms. Let's see if my camera can cope with this. Alright, it's fine. But anyway, they've got like some sculptures portrayed in like sort of dark ambiance, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I guess I wasn't wrong in saying that it is kind of an artsy place because they do have some nice art here. It's just the city itself is kind of boring. I don't know what's in there. Ooh, more curtains. This one's just got a bug in it. Got some environmental activism, I guess. And some jeans sculptures, some denim. Some jeans sculptures and jolptures. I'm terrible. Artsy fartsy part. This woman says that this log represents urbanization somehow. And this woman says that like a bed and a mirror is supposed to represent being unsatisfied with your own body and coming to terms with yourself and like your family and your upbringing and stuff. This corridor is labeled bathrooms. And sure enough, it's actually a painting and the bathrooms are over there somewhere. By painting, I mean photograph. There are a lot of those here in the hallway, and there's some like offices around here and stuff. Got some paintings and somebody's entire life story. I'm not reading all of that. Looks like anime has taken hold of Ecuador. Something about religion. Alright, apparently it is a depiction of La Viuda del Farol, which is an urban legend in Ecuador. Might look into that later. This art looks nice. Chest. Wonder what's inside. I'm not gonna touch it though. There's a display by Nicole Rubio that I liked, but it is not safe for YouTube. They got the spirals. And like there's even some plants hanging there. One in the window. An obstacle course type thing here where you're supposed to like open the little curtains and navigate through, and they've got stuff, and then you go through to the other side, I guess. Another fun public space. Got a wall with some fun stone masks. Got this lovely space that's partially covered. It's got all these jade plants and other, I guess is that mallow? No. But yeah, all sorts of cool stuff. A little garden area, some chairs, and more art. This is pretty pleasant. Parking space, and there's like some murals here. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, there's other stuff, but like I showed the half that I thought was most interesting. Got some murals over here, and then just keep going. Horsies. Here's one of the rivers on the west side of town. Soil by the river is this kind of silt. Looks very fertile. Got some invasive dandelions and saw some chickweed. And some dock as well, that I assume is also invasive. So yeah, Rio Tomebamba, worth going to. There's a parade going. Saw some locals eat the fruit from this tree. elderberry grew this close to the equator, but not only that, it's flowering. That's fun. I think these blue trees are really fun. Also, there is the Tomebamba and there is the Tomebamba. It splits way up there and then comes back around and converges. So there's this fun little island in the middle. That's this thing. Very whimsical. So I misspoke. It's not just one island, it's two islands. There's another one over there. So it actually converges into, diverges three ways at once and then converges back again. So that's ridiculous. So I was able to try these fruits finally, and they taste exactly like plums. So that's fun. Maybe they are plums actually. Changed my mind. They're like plums but with a tomatoey aftertaste. Maybe they weren't all the way ripe. We'll see if I poisoned myself. This is what I call a log. Look at the quality. It's like exactly knee height, perfect for sitting. It's exactly the right shape to use as a bench. What a specimen. This is a cool tree. Maybe a palm of some type. I went to Corral Hypermercado. I thought it was just going to be a grocery store, but no. They have a bunch of appliances. It's in a fancy mall in a pretty poor looking, you know, Latin American sprawl, like 100% typical. Animal tanks and supplies and like chairs. So it's like Walmart or maybe even more. A normal mug here is 77 cents, and if you want a big one, it's $1.10. Also, the Japanese have just taken over Ecuadorian culture. We got Mario, we got Pokemon, and like, it's half of it. We got Sega. Wow. Canadians think they're special with their bagged milk, but you have never seen this amount of milk in bags before in your life if you are from Canada. It just keeps going. Got some flavored options, and we've got more bags of liquid milk, and again it just keeps going. And you'd think that like one of these has got to be powder, but no, it's in the little bag over here that looks exactly the same. Number one of marketing is to make your products immediately differentiable on a shelf. These look exactly the same. Nutri, just get it together. Not Mexico, but they do have an entire mayonnaise section, including giant tubs for only $11.57. That's not bad. They grow a lot of a lot of temperate fruit here because it's, you know, it's all in season. I guess they have the Andes, and there's this thing that I've never seen that I guess they're calling taco, something like that. And it just looks like a little papaya. I might try that later. They've got some really good prices on fruit pulp. I guess these are for smoothies and stuff. That sounds great. I should have gotten like an apartment hotel with a blender in it or something. These are sweet, starchy drinks that don't seem to be that healthy, but I guess they have fruit flavor. And then they've got some dry goods. I don't know. I feel like if you've got cheap, fresh, and available fruit, why would you buy this? If you're from Ecuador, explain. Margarine here just comes in blocks. They're squishy. And I mean, it comes in tubs too, like it does in the rest of the world, but I think it's very amusing that they come in blocks. quail eggs. That's fun. And then the normal chicken eggs too. I guess they don't refrigerate them, so you have to wash them. I don't really understand the appeal of canned fruit when you have fresh or frozen available. It's not really any more convenient, at least in my opinion. I guess they've got a lot of Jell-O here. What's this? This is flavorings and extracts. A lot of plastic cutlery and stuff. The prices are about the same as in the United States, but the package sizes are a little bit smaller. Probably for the best. It's like, you know, if you're having a party or something and you have 10 guests, you don't want to have to get the 40 mega pack or whatever. Sanissimo always makes their products close-ish to where they're purchased, and these ones are made in Peru. And they've also got like normal corn chips. They have ones that say they're spicy. I don't believe that they will actually be spicy though, considering what I have eaten in Ecuador so far. They managed to turn garlic into a liquid. I do not trust this. And it's like, they've got like an entire 3 shelves dedicated to just liquefied garlic. I don't, I guess it's popular. Okay, I get it. You're supposed to base it onto like a chicken or something, and they have versions that also have a bunch of spices and onion and stuff in them. That explains it. Chicken is doing a peace sign. They don't even have hands. They have hippie bullshit quinoa puffs. I mean, I guess this is where they're from. They're Andean. I don't know how I feel about that. But either way, we got the hippie quinoa puffs as well as like other health food and granola items. Alright, I went to all the places that I was planning on going to. And now I'm out of stuff to do. So I don't know what to do now. Also, Ecuadorian people are afraid of spices. I bought a packet of spicy corn chips, and they were not spicy. They tasted pretty awful. No flavor. Really. I guess maybe you could taste the preservatives. So, I'm feeling kind of depressed, to be honest.